Haven't updated in a while. So after I left the Glacier National Park area, I came back to Eureka, got my car fixed at an awesome place in Eureka called the Pit Stop. The guy that owns it, his name is Miles. He's really awesome, and everybody at work there is really nice. Anyway, since then I've been camping at this place called Camp 32, and I had a lot of healing there. And then I've been swimming in Lake Kootenai every day, throwing my trash away there, and then um, filling up my water bottles. So it's been a great spot. Um, Thought it was time to move on, so now I'm at a new place, still near Eureka. It's very pretty here. It's pretty remote. No cell phone service. There is a vault toilet, but I don't use those because the chemicals in them make me really sick. And I try to park even a little bit ways away from them. It rained last night, which was good. I mean, Montana definitely needs the rain right now. We've had a lot of heat, and so it's really dry. But then when the rain comes, everybody always worries because lightning is one of the major causes of wildfires. I didn't see a lot of lightning last night. But then when I woke up this morning, it smelled like balsam. It smelled like Lion Mountain to me. It's kind of nice. And then it downpoured for a little while today. So, just seeking God, seeking health. I think I'm still sweating. I'm continuing to detox. I came in contact with hell toxin and lost about half my wardrobe, which is so depressing because it's hard to get clothes. Because new clothes, of course, I have to soak them and scrub them and sometimes wash them more than once and hang them out and off gas them for a long time before I can put them on. But I've been able to do laundry in a 5-gallon bucket. I kind of have a little system down now, using the water spigot at Lake Kootenai, which I'll still probably drive over there from this spot for water and swimming and whatnot. So I'm waiting for my birth certificate, my social security card, and hopefully the money for my house before I make decisions about where to go next, what to do next. But there's one thing that's for sure. I love Montana. I do. I love Montana. I don't know. I wish I could stay here year round. I might be able to. I looked at a place for rent that miraculously I felt okay in. And I only spent about 10 minutes in there. So before I signed anything, I would probably have to spend the night in there just to make sure. But it actually was affordable, off the grid, but on the grid, like way out there, but did have power and gas radiant floor heating. And is kind of over someone's garage, so I wouldn't be wet alone out there. There'd also be a Christian family. So, we'll see what happens with that. I mean, you know what? Thy will be done. If it's meant to be, then, that's where I'll spend the winter. Still waiting and praying and trusting God for what's to come. I had a really rough day Thursday. I found out that a friend of mine, just not a good friend, but just someone I knew from 12-step program, passed away. And we were interconnected because her mom was buying my house for her. I haven't seen her in years, but still, it was just hard. It was hard, So I've just been out here in the Kootenai, however you want to say it. The locals say it different. Some say Kootenai, some say Kootenai National Forest. And I feel good here. The air is amazing. All these trees making all this oxygen. It's just right where I want to be. So I just, I wish I had cell phone service here or Wi-Fi or something. So that house that I was talking about that's way up in the mountains, they have Wi-Fi there. So that would be cool too, because if I could live there, I don't know, it might work out. So um, please say some prayers for me. I am so grateful that I have you guys watching this, um, and if you're sick and you're home and you have a million symptoms and they all add up to nothing, and your doctor diagnoses you with a whole bunch of stuff like fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, and basically just wants to give you painkillers and antidepressants, um, just keep looking, just keep searching. I think that the path towards healing is different for everyone. For me, this has been very spiritual. It's gotten me a lot closer to the God of the Bible, which is the God that I believe in. But it's one thing to read a book and say, I believe that with my head, but it's another thing for it to get down into your heart and for me to act on it. I literally, when I left my home, I literally was like, okay, God, I'm going to go, but I don't know what's going to happen or where I'm going to go, or, I'm stepping out on the water and I'm trusting you. And, he has not let me down. He's sent people. He just recently sent me an angel yesterday. This woman named Loretta. Loretta, if you're watching, thank you. I don't know actually if you even know I have a YouTube channel, but I'm going to tell you about it after this. And, I was just having a really rough day Thursday. So she checked on me yesterday, and she's actually helped me find this spot. She brought me food yesterday, which is amazing to have somebody bring you a hot meal when you've been, doing this a while. And so, yeah, tomorrow I have to go into Eureka. I have to try to either order offline or scare up some kind of warmer clothes, because it was pretty cool here last night. I was all right. But yeah, I need warmer clothes. One of the things that I lost in the hell toxin debacle was a hoodie. And I had wanted a hoodie for so long, like a real hoodie. Not, this is nice, but it's thin. So yeah, and I don't even have any pants right now. I mean, the closest I have are these like stretch pants that are they're like capri length stretch pants. So but it's all right. I'm just going to keep on keeping on. That's all I can do. It's when you're a mold avoider, that's what you have to do, just one day at a time. And Evie was so good to me yesterday. I was crying and having a meltdown, and she has just been really, really good to me. And she's suggesting that I get out of Montana because it's so remote, and I have a hard time, getting supplies and things like that. And oh, maybe she's right, but I just love Montana. So I don't know. I'm just going to keep praying about it and keep seeking God one day at a time, doing the best that I can. It's amazing, though, that I found a church here in Eureka. This church is amazing. It's not moldy. They gave me a Bible. It wasn't moldy. The hymnal was not moldy. And the people are not fragranced, because there's a woman who goes there who is allergic to fragrance. So, I mean, there's minor things there, but I'm able to go. I've sat through 2 Bible studies and 1 church service so far. So I'm pretty excited about that. I mean, that's amazing. I haven't been able to go be with a group of believers in a room since 2018, really. I mean, every once in the summer I could, off and on I could, but I had a really hard time. I would go, but then I would be in bed for 2 days afterwards. So yeah, so I wasn't in bed for 2 days after going there. So, and the people are really nice, and I'm just praising God that he provided for me. If it's a church family for a long period of time, that's great. But if it's just for a short period of time, I'll take it. I already like these people they're just real. You know what I mean? So that's all for now. And please keep watching, and like, subscribe, and share. Oh, and comment. I'll try to, if you have any questions, put them in the comments, and I'll try to answer them. Okay?